public service announcement is about disabilities in America, more specifically how people with these disabilities are treated with disrespect or aren't provided basic accommodations. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 90% of Americans have a reported disability, 50% of them reporting that it was severe, and 30% of them are currently in the workforce. Out of 56.7 million people in the U.S. with a reported disability, 13.4% have a hearing difficulty, 14.3% have a vision difficulty, 54% have a walking difficulty, and 12.3% have depression or anxiety. However, despite the significant presence of disabled Americans, they are still treated with disrespect and aren't provided basic accommodations. One very common form of disrespect is accessible parking fraud.
Okay, so I've finally made it to the building and there's just so many people who are already here that have parked and there's nowhere to park. So I'm just gonna park in one of these handicap spots because it doesn't really matter. People are so uptight about that and everything. Anyway,
Can't believe this happened again. There's no parking spaces anywhere, so this is as far as we've got. I think there was somebody over there who doesn't have a handicap parking placard, which really sucks, but that's how it is. And we're just gonna have to walk today. We'll see how that goes. Ma'am, you don't have a handicap parking placard? So I need you to get, you can't park here unless you have one.
why are you so terrible? I think she's gone, but dude, the nerve of that girl. Okay, I'm so sorry that I don't know, you were born with a disability, but I got here first, but I'm afraid she's gonna call the cops on me or something. See, now I have to walk.
Employee bias during interviews is another common form of disrespect. In fact, the employment rate for disabled Americans is much lower than that of non-disabled Americans, and the gap has increased over time.
Hi, I'm Sharon. Nice to meet you.
I'm the president of the company. Okay, so this is a very competitive company, so we're really looking for the best. How is your skill with computers?
Well, actually, I did major in computers, and I've had 10 years of being in IT at Apple.
Very impressive. I would like to welcome you to the job.
All right, well, it was nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait. Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself?
Actually, I just have cerebral palsy. It just affects the way I walk a little bit. It's fine.
So you have a disorder?
Actually, it's just a disability.
I'll be right back. Interviewee that came has a disorder, and am I a bad person for using that as an excuse not to hire her? Because reliability. So sorry about that. I was just having a phone call with my associate. We have unfortunately decided not to hire you.
I just don't understand. You were just so gung-ho earlier.
We just have so many people here.
You were being really loud talking to your associate, and I kind of heard the whole conversation.
You're hired! Yay!
Finally, lack of ramps in office buildings is a common accommodation that is not met for those with disabilities.
First day of the job, and they don't even have ramps, and I have to walk up these stairs and get exhausted. And then I'm going to be out of breath from meeting people.
Hey, could you open the door for me?
Oh, no problem.
Do you know if there's any other ramps on the other side?
All my 5 years of working, I don't think I've seen one ramp.
Really?
Yeah.
That's against the ADA law.
You're gonna have to take that up with corporate. I just worked here since.
Hey, so I was wondering, why are there no ramps outside of the building?
Ramps? You're bugging me about ramps.
Against the ADA law not to have them, so I don't...
All you people with your little disorders are so entitled, aren't you?
It's not my fault that I was born with something that you don't have. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this is actually a pretty serious matter and it happens to me a lot of times. I have been excluded from getting a major role in a play. They thought I was really great, and then they decided I couldn't get the role because they thought I couldn't walk in the dark and walk up the stairs. I just encourage you all to keep your eyes open, and if you see something, say something. It really does matter, and it does make people stay when you actually do stand up, because it's not okay. So. So
Thanks, guys.
thank you.